Hello and welcome to part 6 of Soloing Outside of the Box with me, Fake Dr. Levin. The human body comes with lots of tools that help us express ourselves musically. Today I'm going to focus on one particular tool which will help us to solo outside of the box. And that tool is our voice. Singing is extremely useful for us guitarists. There are so many ways to use our voices to improve at the instrument. I'm going to focus on one way today that'll help us to solo in unique ways. Now, whenever I start working with students or people on singing, if they've never sung before or not really comfortable singing, then these kinds of exercises can be really intimidating. But what I want to say to all of you who don't feel like you're good singers or don't feel confident with your singing is that we're not born with fixed abilities. In other words, we're not born with all of the skills that we are able to do just already installed. It takes a lot of work to get good at anything. It takes, you're not born with the ability to speak, you're not born with the ability to write, you're not born with the ability to play guitar. Singing's the same thing. There's this notion that you're born able to be either a good singer or a bad singer, and that's it. But it's not true. If you're not a good singer, if you don't feel confident with singing, you can get much better at singing, tons better, just by practicing singing. What I do is I sing in the shower every day, because I shower every day, which is a cool new trick I've been learning. But I sing in the shower every day. I just sing scales and melodies. I switch between my falsetto, my Mickey Mouse voice, and my the other one, chest voice, which is this that I'm talking in. I try all these different vowels. I go ha 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 ha, or ooh 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 ooh. I do it where I push air in different ways. I try all these different breathing. I mess around with singing in the shower. That's nothing new. And simply by doing this every day, I've gotten from the point where I'm just like a god-awful singer to I'm a functional singer. I mean, when I'm singing my own music, I feel really confident. I can express my own music the way I want to. And when I sing other people's music, I'm passable for now. I want to get better, in other words. I want to get a lot better. But the point is that you can get better simply by practicing. So as I long-windedly segue into the actual way that this applies to the guitar, I just want to encourage you to not rule this out if you think you're not a good singer. So here's what we'll do. You're going to sing a melody, and then you're going to learn it and play it. And the melodies that you sing will often be very different than melodies you play, because when you play you have the bias of all the licks and scale patterns, and just lots of hours of practicing guitar. When you sing, it comes from a different place. It's a different part of your brain. So you come up with ideas that are outside of your own box. So at first you might have to record yourself singing the idea and then learn it slowly like that, and then eventually you'll be able to sing the idea and then just play it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to improvise with this backing track I just made, and I'm going to sing a melody and then play it, and you'll hear that my ideas tend to be ideas, first of all, that I'm capable of singing, so that's a whole different limitation. That means I'll probably be playing more sparsely, probably be playing a little more melodically, and second of all, it'll just be a little different than what I normally play in these videos. Probably a little less wanky too. Let's hope. Alright, so let's see. Da 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 da, da 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 da. Let's try it again. Ba ba da 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 da. Do da do 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 da do. Now I'm gonna try to copy that slidiness a little better this time. Let's see. Idea I just wouldn't have had if I was just playing. Let's try some more. Ba da 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 dum, ba da 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 da. idea for this lesson from my YouTube friend, Jed Simpson, who emailed me. He was like, hey man, I like the soloing outside of the box lessons, and this is one way that helps me solo outside of the box. And I was like, of course, that's a great idea for a lesson. I use that technique all the time. And he was saying that when he gets a backing track, that he doesn't really know what to play, what key or what mode or exactly like what this backing track is supposed to be. He'll start by singing a melody over the backing track, and then he'll learn that melody. It'll help him to identify how that backing track fits into keys and modes, and just from there he can play on the guitar the way he would normally play comfortably, because he's identified really what the backing track consists of. So that's a great method for, first of all, coming up with great ideas that are totally different than what you normally play, and for improving your ears and improving your ability to adapt to strange backing tracks quickly, and figure out really what belongs, what key you're in, and all that stuff. In conclusion, singing melodies and then playing them will help you play differently, strengthen your ears, and figure out what to do over weird sounding backing tracks. Thank you for watching.